and is ready to unveil her winter weather forecast for the upcoming season.
Will it be as bad as last year? Let's start there. Last year, it was brutal to say the least. Central Indiana set a new record for the snowiest winter season in recorded history. Terre Haute doubled our normal snowfall total by receiving just over 40 inches of snow from December through February, with the bulk of that snow falling in January. We picked up 22.6 inches of snow in January alone. That exceeded our average snowfall total for the season of 22 inches. And how about those temperatures? The thermometer dropped below zero 14 times from December through February, with the coldest temperature recorded dropping to 16 below on February 11th. To answer the question, will it be as bad as last year? Simply, the answer is no. Global influences on a winter season are setting up differently. Last year, we were in a near neutral or very weak La Nina pattern. This year, a weak El Nino is shaping up. This means storm tracks will be mainly to our south, causing wetter than normal conditions across southern portions of the U.S. As the polar jet splits to the north, mild air sets up to the west and cooler air to the east. Most of our snows will be clipper systems, which typically have colder temperatures and less moisture, but that doesn't always mean less snow. With this, as well as other teleconnection patterns taken into account, what can we expect? Let's begin with the month of December. There will be a lot of temperature swings and variability in December. Periods of above average temperatures and below average temperatures will be present. The week of Christmas will be seasonally cold with highs in the upper 30s. Cloud cover off and on will also lead to some snow showers, but I wouldn't expect much snow to fall on Christmas, but it does look like the ground will be white at least. Overall, expect a few weather events, but no major snow events, and below average snowfall just under 6 inches. Moving on to January, this is when we'll really start to feel old man winter. While the month starts out with slightly warmer than average temperatures, we'll see a quick drop off. Colder air arrives for the second week, and our first and perhaps only sub-zero temperatures of the season will be around the second, at the end of that week. It looks like we'll have one major snow toward the end of the month, and this will take January's snowfall total up, looking at 15 to 20 inches of snow, which is typical for a weak El Nino January. Temperatures will also end up cooler than average, with up to 5 below zero days. February, just when we'll be ready for spring, winter strikes back. An ice event will be possible during the first part of the month, but the pattern stays quiet and warms up slightly after that. A few snow systems bring in minor accumulations throughout the middle and end of the month, and it looks like we'll see our last snow of the season the first week of March. To recap, December will have slightly above average temps with below average snowfall, just under 6 inches. For January, we'll see 15 to 20 inches of snow with cooler than average temps. Look for near normal snowfall totals of 5 to 10 inches in February with below average temperatures. And for the season, above average snowfall is projected, ranging from 25 to 35 inches with slightly below average temperatures. With photojournalist Gary Bryan, I'm Lindsay Monroe, Storm Team 10.
Well, a lot of good information there. Now, you can find a printable version of Lindsay's forecast on our website, WTHITV.com. Make sure to join us again tomorrow evening as meteorologist Kevin Orpert will unveil his winter weather forecast. Right, Kevin?
Well, that's true, Joseph, and I thought Lindsay's presentation was very interesting.
Yeah.
And it's also interesting because my approach is somewhat different, but it doesn't vary a whole lot from what she has to say. Of course, my forecast is tomorrow night for the winter, but my forecast for the next 7 days is just coming up, so stay tuned.